and welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight. Our meditation tonight is on the center of your head, and more importantly, getting into the center of your head and being able to clean that space out. So I love this meditation. It's going to be brief. It's only 20 minutes, but we're going to get into the center of the head, clean it out, and then reset the energy. But before I start, this meditation actually includes instruction. So I'm going to show you an easy way to find the center of your head for the beginning of this meditation. All right, you ready? You're going to take your index fingers and place one inch above the right ear and another above the left ear, 1 inch above the top of your ears. And you're going to close your eyes and draw an imaginary line from fingertip to fingertip through the center of your head. And remember where that line is. Then you're going to move one of your fingers to the center of your forehead right here, and the other one to the back, the center of the back of your head, kind of where that ridge is. And you're going to draw another line of energy from finger to finger. So you have two lines of energy crisscrossing in your head now. Right where they crisscross is where you want to bring your point of attention. So bring all of your awareness to that point where the two lines cross right now. That is the center of your head. This is the space that I'm telling you to get into when we do our meditations, because this is right where your sixth chakra is. And when you are sitting behind that sixth chakra, it allows you to see clairvoyantly, allows you to see energy. So we're going to start the meditation now, and that's the point where you want to bring your awareness. All right, go ahead and close your eyes and place your feet flat on the ground, hips distance apart. Take a couple of big breaths in and then exhale. And we're going to start by creating a new grounding cord. Create that line of connection from the base of your spine. Draw it all the way down, straight through the floor into the planet. And at the very center of the planet, anchor that line in. Tie it down, drill it in, however you want to attach it. And once that grounding cord is anchored into the center of the planet and attached at the base of your spine to your first chakra, you'll be on full release and gravity is working with you. Let's go ahead and use your grounding cord now to release the energies that collected in your aura today. Whatever foreign energies those were, take a moment and let that release from your aura down your grounding cord. And also take a look at where the edge of your aura is. Imagine that you're calling it in closer to your body so that the edge of it is really only 2 to 3 feet from your body. And like a bubble, you can imagine tucking the bottom edge of the bubble that is your aura, tuck it in underneath your feet into your grounding cord. Now go ahead and bring your awareness to the center of your head. You can use your fingers to find that point as I was showing you earlier. And once you're in that point that is in the center of your head, we're going to do a little creating in this point. We're going to create a room of gold that will be the center of your head. So you want to stay in this point in the center of your head, And I want you now to imagine that you are standing in the middle of a room in the center of your head. Take a look at what the condition of that room is right now. If you haven't been in the center of your head for a while, you might find some foreign energy in there. You might even be bumping up against some beings or some entities. That's okay. Don't be afraid. This center of your head is your space, and you are senior in this space, so you don't have to be afraid of any beings or any foreign energy. What we're going to do is start setting the energy for this room to be a sanctuary for you. And the first thing we're going to do is create a huge grounding cord underneath this room that you've created for yourself. So you might want to visualize a huge tube underneath the room and ground that tube all the way to the center of the planet. Anchor it in. And then let the energy in the room that you're standing in start to release. We're going to be changing the energy of this room and bringing the whole entire room up to the vibration of gold. The first thing you want to do is locate your magic bucket of gold paint right by your feet. Go ahead and say hello to that gold bucket of paint and a paintbrush. And you want to take that gold bucket and you're going to spread it all over the floor of the room that you're in. You may find that as you're painting the floor, heavier, darker energies will have to release as you paint that floor. Let them go down the grounding cord. So you spread that gold paint along the floor of the room. Make sure you get it in all the corners. All right, go ahead and come back to the center of the room with your gold paint bucket. And it's magic because it refills automatically. So if you look down, you have another gold bucket of paint. This time you're going to start with the front wall of the room that you're in and go ahead and paint the entire wall. And again, you'll notice as you're painting, in order for that gold to stick to the walls, some of the heavier, darker energies will be releasing, and you'll let those go right down the grounding cord on the room. Go ahead and paint the front wall. Make sure you paint all the way up to the ceiling and you get the corners. And now you're going to go turn to your left and paint the wall to the left of you. While you're painting, if you bump into another being or an entity, I'm really saying the same thing, the way that you can move them out of the room is to give them a gold grounding cord and ground them to the center of the planet, and then draw a gold line of energy from the top of that being, to the best of your ability to determine what the top of that being is, to a gold sun that represents Supreme Being, and then ask Supreme Being to move that being out of your room. Next, you're going to go ahead and paint the back wall gold. So go ahead, get your gold bucket refilled and paint the back wall of the room. And then when you're done with the back wall, go ahead and paint the right wall. The last wall left, paint it from top to bottom. Make sure the paint goes in all of the corners, the cracks down the wall. Good. Now the last part of the room that needs to be painted is the ceiling. So you'll need to get your extra long roller brush out with your gold paint bucket and go ahead and start to paint the entire ceiling of the room. Good. Good job. Now you're going to create, excuse me, the most comfortable chair you can imagine, and create that chair right in the center of your gold room. This is for you to sit in. This will become your command central. And once you create that most comfortable chair, go ahead and use your gold paint to paint it gold. And then put a grounding cord on that gold chair and ground it to the center of the planet, and seat yourself in that gold chair in the middle of your room. Go ahead and sit and enjoy the energy in here for a moment at gold. As thoughts come up for you while you sit at gold, let those thoughts be released down your grounding cord. The space that you've created right here is a space for you to meditate in, solve problems, commune with Supreme Being, create, grow, and evolve in. This is your sanctuary. Go ahead and ask Supreme Being to help you bring some certainty blue vibration into your crown chakra and right into this room. Create a gold sun above your head as you sit in this room, and start to collect up your energy from the week. Wherever you left your energy, call it back into the sun. No matter what vibration you left it in, when it comes back into the sun, it will be neutralized before you bring it back into your body. When that sun is full of your energy, go ahead and bring it right into your head. Let it fill up your whole space, your body. Let the excess run down your grounding cord. Take a moment and ask Supreme Being if Supreme Being has a communication for you today. Ask Supreme Being to help you reset your energy and pick an energy vibration or two that sounds good to you for the rest of the day. And then let Supreme Being give you that healing. And you can thank Supreme Being and bring in another gold sun. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on out of trance. Good job. I hope you like that. That's a good one to do in the morning to set the energy for the day. Have a lovely evening. Thanks again for joining me tonight. Good night.